Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. I'm gonna try to get a few of them recorded today, so even if I don't post them all today, if I look like I'm in exactly the same position, wearing the exact same clothes in the next 3 videos, I am. I do change my clothes and shower and move and stuff, but I'm gonna try not to for the next couple of videos. So this video, I want to talk about masculine and feminine energy, because this message was coming in pretty clear last week. Hold on, grab something. It's coming in pretty clear last week, but then I saw an article about Candace Owens' comments on Harry Styles in the dress, and how she said, bring back manly men. And that's just, what's happening on this planet right now is so totally the opposite. So I want to get into that, but like, I don't hold hate for anyone, because, like, you know, hate is poison for you, and it does you no good. But man, sometimes these people test me, like Candace Owens. She tests me. But anyway, so masculine and feminine energy. So we all have both masculine and feminine energy inside of us. Many of you know that. I didn't really understand this as much as I do now until recently. So we all have masculine and feminine energies in us. That's like what the whole yin yang thing is about. It's not just balance of light and dark, it's balance of masculine and feminine energies. You know, you may just express one more outwardly than another, or your balance may be tipped towards one, and that's, you know, what creates kind of like tomboys and you know, like, I don't know, not manly men, whatever the fuck she's talking about. And this does not have anything to do with sexual orientation, and that's where a lot of stereotypes come from, is that you know, a gay man may act more feminine because he's more in his feminine energy, but he could just as much be in his masculine energy and still like dudes. It really has nothing to do with that. It just is whichever one you're resonating with most at that point in your life, and it can shift. There's been times in my life where I've been more tomboyish, and other times that I've been more girly. It's just, we all have both in us. So this is where it gets like real crazy and serious if you actually understand what's happening inside your body when these two energies are coinciding next to each other. So toxic masculinity is a thing in our society. It has been for ever, for a long time at least. And so that template is actually inside your body, because we are not just carrying around what has happened to us in this life, and we are carrying around what's happened to us in this life, and it may have been terrible, it may have been great, who knows? Everybody's got a different life circumstances, but our bodies holds, I think it's up to like 7 generations of karma from previous generations. So you may have a viewpoint, or even just like a trauma trigger point inside you that has absolutely nothing to do with you, which is where like a lot of, you know, like people that are gifted with like seeing into your past lives or past life regression, Akashic records, like all that stuff, comes in handy, or just, you know, like I listen to a lot of light language that may be beyond where you are in your journey. That's fine. If you're interested in it, check it out. If not, just recognizing that like that shit that you're carrying is not yours. That's what we're supposed to be doing this generation, is killing those ancestral wounds that have been carried through these generations, so that we're not passing them on to our kids. Or if you don't have kids, it really doesn't matter. It's not being passed down to future generations. So about like the battle inside you that I was talking about, this is caused from the imbalance. So each energy has their own role. So women, feminine energy, is very intuitive. It has the thoughts that the masculine takes action on. Everybody. So if you're kind of a person who's like always had great ideas, you know they're great ideas, but you never follow through with them, like that's been my life basically, it means you're imbalanced in the feminine energy. So you come up with like great things, but you don't follow through with it, or like you don't have the energy. I'm like hugely empathetic. I've got a whole lot of water in my chart, so I get tired a lot, and like sometimes I just don't have the energy, and my masculine energy is just not strong enough to power through that. That's changing, but and then it goes the opposite way. So like a lot of corporate America, men and women, they know how to get things done. They're really good on action. You know, they're maybe gonna like fight their way to the top, but they're not using their intuition to make those choices. So maybe they just like bulldoze through life, and like it works out for them because the masculine energy is what dominates the planet right now. So like if you're in touch with that so far, that's like been working for you. But we're shifting away from that. We're trying to balance out these energies. So like a lot of really successful men are pretty balanced. Like there's you know, they are in tune with that intuition, and like with other people's feelings, like all that stuff. And a lot of women have been standing more in their masculine power, which is creating a balance where you know, they come up with ideas and then they do it and they get shit done. And that's like the high priestess energy, is like intuition, but like you also actually like express your power. You put that energy out into the world. It's not just like inward everything. Feminine is inward, masculine is outward. So as they balance, shit gets done, like the right shit, you know, because you're using the feminine intuition and like the love, the care for other human beings, and then you're pairing that with action, as opposed to just being devoid of either side and, you know, bulldozing through life in masculine energy and not giving a shit about anybody, or kind of just like watching life pass you by, but being like a really great person, which like happens if you're feminine, if you're like your masculine energy is imbalanced, basically, is you just kind of like sit there with your good ideas, like one day I'll write that book that I want to write, and you know, maybe like I'll start working out and like, you know, get healthy, but that's just the idea. You have to follow through with it. It's about the action. Just like when I was talking about in my first video with law of attraction, how the thoughts aren't enough. You have to feel the energy of it. Everything is about energy, vibration, and balance. So yeah, I got kind of like triggered to share this because of the Harry Styles, Candace Owen thing. But yeah, that's not what we're going through for right now. We're actually doing the total opposite. And the fact that she said that just like made it even more obvious, like that there's a serious divide on the planet right now between like where we should be heading and just like trying to keep us stuck in this place of like divisiveness, which is just like insane. We all have all these energies inside of us, and denying that is just not helping anyone. So yeah, that's it for that video, and I will be back soon. Love you guys. Thank you.